Hey everyone, it is Sarah Otis and Healing Hands Holistic Therapies. I know it's been a very long time since anybody's seen me. Um, I think it's been exactly a year and a few days since I last allowed myself to be visible. It's been a journey. I've been on an intensive healing journey after experiencing or living in a water damaged rental and dealing with toxic mold illness that is, let's just say it's a doozy. And what all it does to your body. And it helps you learn a lot about yourself, what needs to be decayed away, what needs to be cleared away. Because when you think of toxic mold or mold and fungus, what is its purpose? You know, if you think about it out in nature, it's to break things down or decay it so that new life can rise once more, or beautiful mushrooms and fungus or fungi um, that will bring nourishment, whether to humans or to animals or other plant life. So it was like my next level of needing to really clear and clean the slate compared to a few years back, well, more than a few years back in 2016 when I came back to the country, to the US, after being gone for 2 years to India. Things occurred there that was to really help me to shed a lot of those old limiting mindsets, programs that were running in my subconscious that were attracting certain things into my life. This is just a very heightened level. And some practitioners I've worked with have said that this was actually like the 2016 experience, like 1,000-fold worse. It's like, I believe it. And it's still ongoing, needless to say. But I've been wanting to come on for so long. There's just like been this burning and itching in my body, like, oh, I got to do something. And every time I would go to do it, lovely technologies that have changed so much in the last year just would not let me do anything with them. And of course, my fear mind is like, oh, it's not time, it's not meant to be. Excuse me, it's clearance at me. It's not meant to be done today, hence why it's not working. Lord, I look like I'm covered in bumps. I'm not. You know what this imagery is. Um, there's a skin on me. Um, so I was just like, when the time is right and that inspiring energy's there, I'll come on, because that's how I am. I come on when I feel inspired, and that motivation energy is just like, you know, I don't want to say squirting. It's like exuding out of every cell in your body. And that's today. Happy Solstice 2023. I live in the northern hemisphere, so it's summer solstice. And to me, this whole aurora borealis background is like, it's perfect for tonight. Oh, how I would love to be you know, laying out on the ground, looking up at the sky and seeing this in person. Wouldn't that be awesome right now? But we can visualize that. We can take ourselves anywhere we want to in the world or the universe and experience something. Everything is energy. It's all in the power of our mind and our thoughts. And that intention, you got to have the intention, because that's what like plugs it in and gives it the power, and then bring it into you. So a lot of what I wanted to discuss on this first video, it's still coming into play, how it's all going to go down, but I'm wanting to possibly pop in weekly. It could be bi-weekly. I haven't quite set it in stone yet, to offer assistance. And I'm doing this because I want to share. If anyone wishes to give a donation in kind, to thank me for what I've shared or my time, I would lovingly accept it. But nothing is expected of you but to be present for yourself. So I will have links in the description that you can click on if you want to make a donation to say thank you. And as I start building my own energy level back up and my confidence, then, and if as people start to show up, my new audience, because I have evolved. People that worked with me in the past may not be on the same frequency or wavelength with me anymore as I am them. So I am manifesting drawing into me in my space, those who are ready to receive what I have to share, and those who have done the work and are ready to expand and move higher. If that makes sense. So for tonight's session, as we, are embracing the solstice gateway, I want you to bring into focus something that maybe you have been dealing with, battling with, contending with, whatever other words we want to add to it, whether it be for days, weeks, months, or years. But it's been something that has, what's the word I'm looking for? And that's still me. I lose my train of thought. I lose my words. Still my lovely, beautiful brain that I love so much is still trying to heal. Not try, is healing from the fungus among us. um, the word I want to say is consume. Like this illness and this situation that I am in has consumed my life for the last almost 3 years. But it's been 1.5 since I got out of that environment. So I want you to bring that thought into your mind. I mean, it has consumed your mind. You have stressed about it. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get over this? How will I deal with it? It could be something health related. It could be something relationship related, with yourself, a spouse, a significant other, family member, child, co-worker, whatever it is that has consumed your life for a period of time, and it affects your well-being. And the biggest thing it affects is your joy. And I can attest to that my joy, it's like, hello, joy, happiness, woo, I'm here. Where are you? So I have felt during this time period. And people, hello, humans, my friends. Are there any friends out there? Is there anybody out there? We tend to push these things. Ooh, it's like, ooh. Sorry, the 3D effect is crazy. We tend to push these things out of our lives when our mind and our lives are consumed with something, because it's consuming so much of our energy and our time and our light. So to keep that fire burning in what is consuming us, we don't have time for all this other stuff. And most of the time, people don't want to be around us when we are consumed with something, because you know what happens? Blah, 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 blah. That's all we talk about. That's all you hear about from us. Now, I try my best not to share that unless a friend asks. I like to share, talk about other things. But those that I know I can talk freely with, they just let me speak. And it's very liberating because so often I keep it under lock and key because I don't want to burden other people with my issues. So just bring that thought into your mind. And what I want you to do is we're going to go into a little bit of a meditation. Get some water here. One of my cats over here watching me intently with one eye. She's wanting to take part, but she wants to sleep. So find somewhere where you can get comfortable, somewhere where you can like sit back in a chair, lay back on a bed or a couch, and allow something else to support you. And so you don't have to hold yourself up or brace yourself. You can just let yourself let go. Okay. So if you need to pause this video for a second, or you get yourself situated, because I want you to be comfortable, so that you are able to truly receive the most benefit from this. I don't know if that sound shows up on the video. I wish it didn't, because there's times I need to pause it, either because I need to sneeze or yawn, cough, whatever it is. So sorry if that says recording paused, recording in progress. So hopefully you found a place where you can relax. And I want you to just begin to just, breathe normally, but allow your mind to just start to calm itself. And you can take some, nice, slow, deep breaths in to a count of 5, hold 2 counts, blow it out, 5. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold 1, 2, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a few cycles of those. I'm going to do some while you're working on yours. And you should start to feel that your body is becoming more relaxed. Your heart rate is slowing. Your breath is starting to slow down more. And allow your body just to feel the weight being supported by what you're sitting or lying on. And in front of you, in your mind's eye, there are 3 different doors in front of you. Each one will look different and unique in its own way. They may be a different color, a different shape. Pay attention to all those details, the shape, the color, any images or architecture or symbolism on it. Is there one door that makes you feel happy and joyful? Another one may make you feel a little scared or agitated. Whatever it may be, pay attention to those. Now that you've kind of got an idea of what you're sensing about them, what I'm picking up most, that most will feel, is there's going to be one that makes you feel happy. Like, ooh, what's behind that door? The second one may be like, I'm not quite sure. Thank you, but no thank you. The third one, like, not interested. Like, I don't think there'd be anything back there but for me, so why would I even waste my time? It's an ugly door. Nothing about it. Where I want you to go is in that door. The one you're like, it's ugly. There's absolutely nothing there for me. I want you to go through that door, close it behind you, and for each and every one of you, what's behind that door is going to be different. Whether it's a path or a hallway, a tunnel, just pay attention to that. You may be alone, or there may be someone there waiting for you to walk with you and be your guide. So now that you're through the door, take whatever mode of path that's there before you. And if anyone's there waiting for you as well, you're going to be led down to a large room. And depending on the setting, whether you're in a building or you're out in nature, it will look like a room, whether it's like it's covered. If you say you're in nature, you might see trees covering it, and it's like it's separate from everything else. And as you come into this area, there's going to be several places where you can, I'm hearing, go park yourself. I'm hearing park your human vessel, your human meat suit. So it feels comfortable, but who we're working on is who lives within it, your soul. So you go find that place. Take my eye itch here. Where you think would be best for you to go park yourself. Put it in a parking spot. Once you're there, you'll feel yourself step out of that human suit. You may even feel yourself jump, like, oh boy, I'm finally out of this. Woo! That's how my soul feels half the time. So now, from a soul, you have stepped out of that human meat suit that has parked itself where you felt it needed to go. So now you're looking back at that human vessel. What do you see? Just really take it in. And there's no judgment whatsoever here. This is simply observation. I want you to take it all in. I'm going to mute myself. I have to sneeze. Does it look like what you see of yourself? Like, say, if you were to look in a mirror, does it look the same? Ooh, sorry. Can you say allergic response? Do you notice any characteristics that appear differently to you? than they do in your normal mirror at your house. And take notice of what you might see. Something that's different. And what I want you to go into, whatever this is that it's appearing different to you, is it eliciting any thoughts, emotions, or memories? So go into that now. I'm going to step away here a second and blow my nose now. Hold on. As you notice more and more, allow yourself to go deeper into what it is bringing up for you. So say it's an emotion and you're looking at yourself and you see something that looks very different. I'm going to go with this. There's two strong emotions I'm picking up from somebody. Whether there's two things, immense sadness and like bitter, bitter anger, like bitterness is what I feel. And the sadness could be someone else that's connected to you. Or it could be you having the immense sadness to someone in your life that has this like bitterness, anger. So keep going into it. You can, ask yourself, is this emotion mine? And then you ask yourself, what is it trying to show me? See if you hear anything. So I'm going to be quiet and allow this imagery and what you're seeing to show you what it wants you to see. And this is to help you. So keep your mind open to that. Don't judge what comes forward because it's in this moment, whatever it is, feels safe to be visible to you. And if you're still receiving information, just pause this video or audio. So once it has shown you what it's trying to resemble for you, now ask yourself, what do I need in this moment from what is being shared with me? What do I need in this moment with what's being shared with me? Okay. If you need more time, just put me on pause. So now that you know what you need, the next question is, what do I need to do to obtain this right now so that I can do this? What do I need so that I can obtain this need in this moment? Ask yourself that. Okay, and the next question to be, am I willing to allow myself to bring this need into fruition? I'm going to say it again. Am I willing to allow my need that needs to come into the moment right now into fruition? You're either going to get a yes or a no. And if you're getting a no, why? What is standing in my way, or how am I standing? Because it's going to be more why, how am I standing in my way? Let's take it from that, guys. If you get a no to being willing to surrender, help me understand why I am standing in my way of surrendering. How am I standing in my way, my own way of allowing myself to surrender? And I want you to take whatever jumps out first, even if you're like, that could be it. Even if it's very painful or something you don't want to dip back into. It's where we hold the most pain, sorrow, sadness, dread, where we need to go most, because we just keep, pushing those things aside. And in this moment, in these energies of the solstice, it wants you to dig into that. And I don't want you to re-traumatize yourself or rehash or relive something. We're simply focusing, we're seeing, like if you remember, you're looking at your human suit. Your soul in ways doesn't experience things like the human suit does. So if you keep having to remove, if you're getting caught up in all this and getting emotional, keep reminding yourself, I am, say your name, I am da 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 da, and only da 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 da, whatever your name is. that you were given at birth. And I am seeing from the soul perspective my human suit's existence. Okay? So look at that again. What are you being shown that you are doing or saying, being, thinking? This is your human suit doing all this. Your soul is asking the human suit that's standing in the way of you surrendering. And if you need to pause this, rewind it, and just keep listening to it to where it comes, because if you keep getting sucked back into that human suit, you're going to get into that, oh my God, and thinking mind, I'm not safe, I'm not safe, I'm not safe. I'm not safe. So you start to overwhelm and shut down. And if you need to rewind and go back to where you separated from the human suit to be your soul, looking at your human vessel, please do that. Because this is where you're going to get the best answers, because you're not connected to the ego that resides in this physical body. Okay. So once you have your answer, bring that thought, and I want you to go over to your human suit. Just feeling someone's hesitant. It's okay. Take a nice deep breath in. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. You can repeat to yourself, I am safe. 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 And you can repeat that as long as you need to. But when you're ready, you're standing in front of your human suit with the imagery on your mind of what is needed so that you can obtain the surrender. I want you to place your hands out in front of the human suit. And what you have visualized is laying in your hands, and it's a gift. And as you look at your human suit, if you look at your human suit and your hands are out in front of you, you just, stand there with it, sending it so much love because it needs it. It's hard being in a human body. Trust me. We all know what it's like. But share some love with it. And if you feel the need to embrace it, hug it, kiss it, cry with it, do whatever is coming up for you in this moment. But as you sit and look at your human vessel, and you've got your gift here for it, what is the first area of the body that calls you in? It could be your heart, could be your shoulder, your stomach, your leg, heaven forbid, anywhere, your eyeball, your mouth, your nose, your hair, your ear. There's going to be an area that'll be like, it's drawing your eye there, because that's the area needs to receive your gift that you're bringing, because that's where the trauma that's keeping you from being able to surrender is being held. And it may be like, how's it in my eyeball, Sarah? You visualized it. There could have been an injury that happened to your eye at some point, and there was a trauma going on, and so it got stored within the tissue of your eyeball. And this is across all lifetimes, not just this one, the infinite lifetimes that you have lived. There could have been a trauma that got trapped in your eye. So once you identify the area on the human vessel where this gift needs to go, you can first say to your human body, I've brought you a gift lovingly from my heart to yours, and I now place it, and you can say where you're placing it, and put your hands on that body part and say, together, we lovingly embrace, allow, accept, and integrate this beautiful gift of healing and surrender now. And just sit and be with it. You may be drawn to, place your hands somewhere else on the body, place them over on your soul, brace the body. Some of you, I'm getting, may feel safest if you integrate your soul back into the body, and that's okay. Go ahead and do that if that's what you need. If not, still stay detached, looking at your human vessel. But if you need to, say, I'm coming back into my human vessel, and allow your time, yourself a little time to adjust, because it's going to feel different than it did before. And those of you who needed to do that, you are safe, you are safe, you are safe. You are safe in your human vessel. You are safe in your human vessel. You are grounded, you are grounded, you are grounded in that vessel of yours. Fully anchored and reconnected. And everybody, pay attention to anything you may be noticing now that is visibly evident occurring in that human vessel of yours. Skin on your face may become blushed, like there's, fresh life coming. There may be a big smile on your face. Your eyes may look all open and bright. Your hair may look really full and luscious. Your body shape may change. Take notice of everything that is occurring by gifting your human vessel what it needed on this solstice 2023 to let go. And this could be utilized at any time, but we're tapping into the solstice energies of June 20th, 2023. And one last thing I want you to ask of your human vessel. Hold on, I'm trying to think how best to say it. I I almost feel like it's more your human vessel is going to emanate an energy to you, the soul, because I can feel my vessel fighting it. So it's our human bodies are talking to our souls. And it's saying, are you ready to embrace living in me? See what it says. Are you ready to embrace living in me? And it's patting itself like this beautiful meat suit, even if you think it's ugly and fat and hairy or bushy or stark white, slim. I don't know. However you see yourself. Are you ready to embrace and embody this human suit that you were given in this lifetime? A few of your souls may be like, oh, is there some other options? I don't want to go back. No. I'm free. But are you ready? And if you're getting hesitation, soul, what will it take for you to fully want to and desire live in here? It's a lot of what will it take and what do you need? So verbalize to your human vessel what you need to feel comfortable, to feel safe, to feel wanted and needed, so that you can thrive and be happy. So sit and think about it in a minute. And once you have your need and want and desire, you're like, without this, there's nothing. What do you need? List it out. It could be a long list. It's okay. It could be one item. Have that in your mind. You're saying it, you're verbalizing it. Your soul is verbalizing it to your human suit. So in this room, remember your room looks different than everyone else's. You will notice behind your human suit, now it would be very evident that there's this beautiful, huge bonfire, this big roaring fire. Wow. It's beautiful. I wish I could have one going here in the background. I don't have that imagery. Create it in your mind. Oh man, and you might even feel that warmth of the fire. Oh gosh, love it. And hearing the crackling sparks, smoke going up. So, whatever you had sat your human suit on, I'm getting, no matter what it is, you're now easily able to turn it so it's facing the fire and you're standing there next to your human suit. Both are facing the fire. Speak into the fire all those wants, needs, and desires. If this list isn't complete, then I'm not coming. Speak those into the fire now. You're creating, speaking into creation what is needed for for you to want to embrace fully your human suit. Your human suit may even speak a couple things of what it needs of the soul. So it wants to embrace you. Because our human suits can't have a step in, someone else take over. Do you know that? So now that you have spoken that into creation, I now want you to bring to mind everything that has kept you from wanting to fully embrace this, your human vessel. And spit it, throw it, toss it, kick it, however you need to get it out of your soul's memory bank, cellular memory, and then your human vessels, cells, tissues, organs, skin. Every part of our human vessel holds memories of traumas and good things, bad things, everything. Both of you, the soul and the human vessel, kick these things into the fire, throw them that we don't want anymore, that is, been dragging our lives down. Remember, when we came into our rooms was with what has been dragging us down, what has been consuming our lives for who knows what period of time. Connect all the pieces to whatever that is and throw it in the fire. And sit there and just enjoy the feeling that comes over you of how great it would feel if that chaos was no longer consuming your entire life or your health, well-being, your finances, whatever it is. If that never existed, another minute in your life, whoo, how amazing would that feel? And the fire may get even bigger and change colors. Might even dance a little bit as it burns all that away. And whatever feelings it's eliciting of what it would bring to you by finally being done with that chaos. Scoop it up, all the good stuff, and place it in your human vessel. Keep scooping it up because you're going to feel it in that vessel. And you're creating a memory in your soul. So it's always there. It's like it's been imprinted. And now give thanks, give gratitude to the fire for igniting once more within you your internal flame that you allowed to be diminished because of this chaos that has been consuming life for some time. I want you to look at your human suit and give thanks that it's kept you alive, kept you safe, and it's kept you going. Even if you felt like it was on pure fumes. And I now say to your body, I now desire to work this out and embrace you for all the amazingness that is you. And I want you to get back into your human suit, zip it back up, Tuck it, fit it just right. Still looking at that fire, and allow that imagery in your mind to keep that there at any time. You need to bring that visualization back to remind you of the amazing awesomeness. Woo! I know, not the best words, but that's what I wanted to say. Like, I got this. Oh, yeah. Woo. We're amazing. My cat's even agreeing. Almost be like a kid when you just cut loose and just broke into dancing when you felt like really good, really nice. That is that feeling of when, because you have chosen, you've let your human suit know that you desire to embrace it. Now I want you to wrap your arms around yourself, give yourself some love, and say, I love you. And I'm so happy to be with you. And I am grateful that you're here to support me and allow me to live this life. So, and you may have some other words, good, joyful words you want to say to yourself. And you'll start to notice the fire is going to start tempering down. And when it completely ceases, you'll notice the room around you starts to just dissolve. And you're back in whatever form pathway that you started this journey on, leading back to that door, which I invite you to now walk outside of that door. And once you shut it, you step back and look at the 3 doors again. Do they look the same as they did before? Or have they changed? I get it for a few of you, if not all of you. The door that we just came out of is the prettiest door now. It's prettier than the door in the beginning you thought made you feel happy and joyful. It almost glistens. I don't know. So allow yourself to just begin to feel your body now as we're starting to reconnect once more back to the now moment, becoming more and more alert and aware and awake and aware of your surroundings. You can start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, stretch that body. Oh, that beautiful human body that is you. Yes. And when you feel more awake, alert, and aware and grounded in this moment and in your body, open your eyes, come back to the now. And I know some of you may have already had your eyes open during this experience, but that's okay. So now that we've had this journey, I want to, what's the word I want to say? I can't think of it. I want to lock this in. Need that dictionary somewhere. I'm inviting a dictionary to help me remember the words. But we want to take this whole experience and we're going to attach it. We're going to infuse it into an Anahata Code. And the ones that I was getting to work with was the flower essence frequencies. So I'm asking which flower essence would best be utilized to act as solution for us to imprint and imbue our journey and experience that we just journeyed on, so that it's fully ingrained, integrated, and supported, embraced, and is our existence now. So let me see. So it's 12. I'm getting 53. So it's fig. So now let me go over here and find. Should I have any information on it? So hold on. I love it. And sometimes I'll pull from several different pages if there's more information needs to be shared. So the first thing, the healing properties and aspects of fig, F-I-G, the fruit, flower essence, it says it is capable of restoring and enhancing memory. Bingo! Don't you love it? It answered my call perfectly. It says it is excellent when doing past life work. This remedy also balances one's male and female elements at the cellular level, bringing the right and left hemispheres of the brain into a state of equilibrium and restoring deep wisdom to the body. It also helps with the conception process for those finding it difficult to conceive. And I'm also feeling where it's talking about the right and left hemispheres of the brain. I'm getting the male and female energies in our bodies as well. Let's see what else it wants me to share. So on this page, they have some, it says archetype and plant signature. So the archetype is Isis, the Egyptian goddess, from whom all beings arose. Within the temple of her sacred womb, she birthed the sun and the moon, as well as all aspects of life, heaven and earth, male and female. Reverend as nature herself, she is the living embodiment of divine wisdom, for she is never apart from its infinite variations in the natural world. So the healing message of this, it says the fig is a rare plant containing tiny seeds and flowers within a receptacle, just as Isis is a rare goddess associated with a sacred vessel containing alchemical secrets. When Isis makes her appearance to you today, she opens the channels of your higher mind, decoding the memory of your deepest origins, which can tell you her many secrets. The luscious fig overhead is opened, revealing the inner fruits and nectars that are stored within your soul. And its blessing is sacred fig, you carry seeds of feminine delight, fiery flowers of masculine light, alchemical vessel within my soul. Reveal your secrets, make me whole. I mean, perfect. I'm not even going to look at any other. That nailed it. Perfect. That's what I love about the Anahata codes. Always answers in the perfect code. So we're going to get this installed, which you don't have to do any of the hand. You can just watch me and say I allow or I allow. You can say, I allow. Yes, I give permission, and be present. So when you typically install a code, your left palm goes up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, and your right hand goes over the center of your chest on your heart. And I say a little saying in the beginning, and then I repeat the code. You don't have to repeat the code, because if you do, you'll end up messing up. So just listen, because I'm installing it for everyone who wishes to receive it. I repeat it 7 times, and then I'll ask you to place your left palm on top of your right. And then we'll do a little closing as the installation finalizes, okay? Now, if I mess up, I have to start all over again. So typically, if I mess up, I'm picking up some resistance from somebody. So, alrighty. So we ask for, accept, and align with and hold this Anahata Code. With gratitude, we align with the fig flower essence, 629853492. 629853492. 629853492. 629853492. 629853492. 629853492. 629853492. Left palm over your right. Take a nice deep breath in. As we're breathing in all this new encoded wisdom, insights, and beautiful light, now that we have fully embraced, our soul has chosen to embrace our human vessel in this lifetime, and the agreement and the bond is ripening and growing and becoming anew. And it's exciting journey ahead, unlike anything you've ever lived before. Embrace it for all it is and enjoy what lies ahead. Makes me giddy. So take that and enjoy. So like and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, because this is where I'm going to be posting the videos, and when you subscribe, you will be notified that I have posted a new video. There will be some social medias that I will share the links to. I just have such an aversion to most all social media. So I look forward till next time, and depending, I might even open this up to where we'll do live Zoom calls where people can join and have, code pulled for them, and things like that. So I'm going to allow it to naturally evolve however it sees fit. That would be best for all of us involved, me included. Until next time, enjoy the journey, happy solstice, and love what all begins to birth into new beginnings in your life after today's journey. Until next time, much love. Bye-bye.